Oh, I think somebody might be getting married. Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel today. So we're checking out my PLouise budget box subscription, and all signs are pointing towards a wedding with this box. And I do know she just released her new wedding artistry palette, and this sucker is huge, you guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but this palette is giant, and there's all sorts of amazing shades on there specifically for weddings. So this month's budget box, it's got all the love vibes. On the front, it says, I said yes to PLouise. So I don't know what's gonna be in here, but even if we got a mini version of that giant palette, I will take it. So if you're interested in purchasing this subscription box, I will include a link down below for you. I always find that it's better to purchase multiple months up front because it waives the shipping fee. So, well, I guess it doesn't completely waive it all the way. What happens is there's about a $17 shipping fee that happens normally on their month-to-month plan. But when I sign up for a 6-month plan, I only pay that shipping fee once on the first box, and then all of my boxes after that ship for free. So $17 for 6 boxes versus $17 per box is a huge savings. So if you're interested in this subscription, it's one of the few boxes that I'm going to heavily recommend you buy more of up front to save you some money in the long run. Speaking of which, the advent calendar. Holy bananas, you guys. I looked at this advent calendar. We talked about it a little bit over on my community page. Why is the shipping so high? I want this advent so badly. I have had it every year and I can't justify the shipping fee right now. So if it comes down in price, you guys, I will definitely look at getting it. But right now, I mean, it is just excessive. I mean, it's like $500 for this advent, and I can't justify that much on shipping. I wish there was a way to make that a little bit more affordable like you can with this. So this is what it looks like inside of my... Oh no. Oh, I so hope this wasn't a palette. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. I can't quite tell what this is. Please tell me it's not a palette. Well, we're gonna start with this. We're just gonna see what happened. So this is an invitation to the big day. It says, special delivery, you are cordially invited to be holding my hand, honey, RSVP to PLouise. This is adorable. Love the packaging, super cute. I love how this is actually like embossed. It's really well done. I mean, I've never faulted PLouise in her packaging because it's always over the top, but when she has a theme in mind, she sticks to it. So I think you just lift this is the idea, and then hallelujah, there's styrofoam, but the styrofoam are also hearts. Look at these, so cute. But oh, I am so grateful this is packaged well. So I think we're gonna be okay. Wow, there's actually several items in here. All right, so first item, this is Holding My Hand, Honey. It is a palette. Bound by the Stars is the name of this palette. Again, I just love how she actually raised up all the lettering on all of these. So they're just beautiful touches. I mean, this is more beautiful than usual, put it that way, and I already thought they were great before, but this wedding vibe is really, really nice. So this is what the palette looks like, matches the packaging again. And then inside we do have a mirror, and we have 4 shades down below. So we've got 2 very bright shimmers and then 2 matte shades. These are gorgeous. So you could definitely create a really pretty neutral eye look, but then you've also got that bright shimmer in the center. So it'll really give it some lift and some dimension. This is really pretty. I love how we're starting this box off. We also have some lashes in here. This is the Till Lash Do Us Part. So we have 2 pairs of lashes. They're a little bit different from each other, but they are going to be all faux lashes. Oh, it's coconut cake. I love it. We've got like the wedding cake to go along with it. So this is the Lip Drip, and it's a lip gloss, and the flavor is coconut cake. That's awesome. So it says, witness the wetness. Believe us, this drip is gonna cause a splash. Are you ready to take a dip? So it does have her famous keychain on here, so you can take it with you if you want. This is what it will look like for the actual packaging. Beautiful pink shade, but then it's also got a little bit of that golden shimmer in there, so it's really gorgeous. So this is a nice complementary shade, but then the scent or the flavor on here will be that coconut cake. So this is what the applicator looks like, and then you're able to just squeeze that through and put that on. Oh, it is so coconut. And it is a sweeter scent, so I kind of get the vibe with the cake too. This is really good. I like the theme, the cake, the sparkle. Oh, it's done well. There is also a Flirty Flush of Reflex. This is her liquid blush. So the shade on here is Syrup Stars. So that's kind of a funny shade name. Now, these liquid blushes, I've talked about them before, but they are very powerful and it does not take a lot of product to achieve a nice looking blush. So it's a very large bottle. You don't need a lot of this. This is the actual shade down here. So again, you can notice it's got that gold shimmer in it, but then it's got that peach tone. So I do think this would be even a beautiful highlighter that you could do a high blush and highlight and it'd look really cute. So we've had eyeshadow, eyelashes, lip gloss, and a blush. We're getting like a very cohesive look. And this is still in this first box. And I have other items inside of my actual box. So this kit is great. The last item inside of my invitation box, it is going to be a glitter liner. And the shade is First Dance. So this is what it will look like, and then this is our shade. So it matches all of the other shades that we've seen so far with that golden shimmer in there. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, I love this cohesive vibe. But actually, this little bundle is pretty nice, you guys. The fact that you get all of that included in there and it all works together, I like it. So the next item included in my regular subscription box will be this sample, which technically it is a full-size sample. This one is the PLouise lip base, and we have it in the shade XOXO. So they have come out with all new formulas, and because of that, they're giving out these free samples in some of their subscription boxes with different shades, and that way you can try it out with the new lip base, but then it's also got that lip liner, which is very generous, I think, to be giving these away. It's not considered one of your full-size products, even though this is the full size. So you could go online to our website and buy this, and it's gonna come in this exact size. So I think it's awesome, you guys. I think it's great that she's super generous, but also it is a little confusing because it is your free sample, but it also is full size. Last item inside of our box is called Behind the Veil Begins Our Fairy Tale. So this is a palette. I am so hoping this is like a take on the wedding palette itself. So again, look at how she's elevated this with the packaging. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, she just does it every time. But this one, this wedding collection is so well done. Of all of the themes she has put together, the advent calendar that had the baking theme, and we were making the gingerbread men, and we were whisking up a really good batter. I mean, just all of those aspects was amazing. And it's one of my favorite themes to date because she did it so well. But this wedding collection is right up there with it in my mind, along with that baking theme, because she's just done a good job with it. So this is what the palette will look like here. So just your standard palette. Inside, you are going to have a mirror. Oh, these are different. We're gonna have individual pans, but they're long. Oh, and it looks like they did kind of sweat a little bit. So this is what it will look like. Now you're gonna notice a lot going on with this palette, but first thing is, do you notice how these are grouped together? So each of these trios are grouped together specifically for a look. So each look will be a little bit different, but they're gonna go through and show you something that will work together with these combos. So this one's called Our Fairy Tale, I Said Yes, Hearts Entwine. So they're all different shades, and you could obviously mix and match across the whole palette, but she's tried to break it down into a 3-step eyeshadow look. So this is what it looks like for the whole palette. All of my cream shades have quite a bit of sweating on them. So it looks like, you know, the heat just kind of got a bit warm and it caused some of those oils to come through. I don't think it's a problem. It always doesn't look the best when you first open your palette, but it's fine. These foiled shimmers are stunning, you guys. I feel like those are the real heroes of this palette. But it's a really fun combo. So that is everything inside of my PLouise budget box. Comment down below, you guys, and let me know, what did you think of this month's box? I loved it. I mean, I've said it through the whole video that this is just done so well. I do know that technically in this box, we only had 3 items, right? We had this palette counted as an item. We got this bundle here as an item. And then our final item was this kit. So even though there's only 3 items, I like that this kit had so many individual items and they were still full-size products. So it's not like she made miniature versions or, you know, cut down on those sizes. So even though it's technically only 3 items, you're actually getting a lot in here. And call me crazy, but I have kind of felt like the last few months of PLouise have been a little you know what I mean? Like, there's been some highs, but there's also been some lows this year. And there's just been, you know, very middle of the road kind of products. This month, I feel like we've needed. I have needed a box that's exciting, that reminds me of classic PLouise with this great theme. And it all came together beautifully. So I really like this one. I feel like it's been needed for a while and it's better than what I've seen in the last few months. So comment down below, you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts on this box? If you want to try out PLouise, like I said, I do have a link down below and you can try out this budget box subscription. You will not receive this box currently. You will always receive the box that you order for that month. So if you're in July, that's the box you're going to receive, is the July box. Just know that it always ships out at the end of the month. So you may not receive it till the end of July or even beginning part of August, but you will get your box. So until next time, beautifuls, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys all in my next unboxing video. Bye.